So, Sha Lin. This is my second match playing him, and this is a post commentary, obviously. And to be honest, I don't know how to use his ultimate. You'll see in the gameplay, I don't really press E, like, other than 2 times when I could have pressed. I probably could have used his ultimate 4 times had I not just sat on it for so long. But I don't really get how to use his ultimate. Also, I don't have a deck for him built yet, so it's just the basic deck, which I feel like isn't terrible, but somebody's going to be like, actually, it's really fucking awful. And I'll be like, well, okay, then fine. I haven't looked at the cards. You got me. But yeah, so basic Sha Lin deck, second match I played with him, and I've only won with him so far. I like him a lot, in all honesty. He plays a lot further back than I usually am used to. Like, obviously, if I'm playing Buck or Victor, I'm going to be towards the front, like, or not the front. Buck's a flanker, so obviously he's going to be all behind the enemy and stuff, like up in their faces. And Victor, he's just a damage dealer like Sha Lin, who isn't supposed to be like all up in their faces, but Victor's so versatile, you can play him as a flanker and you could succeed very easily with him, just because his DPS is insane. But yeah, Sha Lin's also kind of different in the fact that instead of a high DPS output, he's more burst damage with his bow. Also, that hit, and I don't think it should have, which kind of shows the issue with Paladins hitboxes, is I didn't see her, I just shot it to make sure she didn't come back around that corner, and she got fucking reamed with it. So, yeah. Also, we didn't have a healer. I was thinking about going to be a healer this match, but I decided against it so I could actually make a video with Sha Lin. But yeah, his damage output's very high. And when I say, like, oh yeah, he's more about burst damage and doesn't have a high DPS. Planted is just, like, insane DPS, even though you can't move, so you're really risking it. But when you can 1v1 a Ruckus when he's not paying attention, that's always fun. But yeah, also, my aim against Skye, for whatever reason, was awful this game. I don't know why. I just could not hit Skye, so she kills me a couple times. But yeah. So I understand his other abilities, his right click. I don't use that often because I'm trying to pin people against walls, and people don't really stay against, like, near walls like that. So it's kind of hard. Also, I didn't notice, but you can totally two-shot a Sha Lin with, if they're not using the armor card, that gives you slightly more health. Or if they don't buy, what is that thing called? Not Blast Shield, but Fortress? No, that's not what it's called. Shit, I don't remember the name of it. Whatever, you know the one. It takes 10% off damage of direct hit abilities, or basics. Or is it abilities too? I don't even know. Also, I get Chronos on him, so I can use my evade more often. Like, evade into stealth, because he doesn't have any movement abilities other than that. Like, Victor can sprint, Buck jumps an insane distance. What's his name? The Varric, he can dash a little further, and, like, you know, everybody's got these cool movement abilities that get them out of the fray or into the fray faster, whereas Sha Lin kind of just hops back and is like, well, I mean, I was invisible for a second, so there's that, right? But it's not super great, in all honesty. So I get Chronos to make it so I can do that more often, just so I have higher survivability. But yeah, he seems like a character you want to play way back with and not anywhere near the front line. Kind of like a quasi-sniper, but not, you don't want to play as far back as a Kinessa, but you definitely want to be further than Victor, or, you know, like that. So yeah, it's a weird distance you have to stay at to make sure you don't get rushed down. Because, like, you're not really near the tanks, but you're not near them either. So, I don't know. Yeah. I like them, though. I like the mechanic of actually having to draw the bow and, like, make it to where you do more damage the longer it's held until it's fully charged. I wish there was a way to, like, if you pressed R while doing that, you could bring it back so you don't have to shoot an arrow. Because if you're trying to heal yourself by staying out of combat and you shoot the arrow, you put yourself in combat by shooting, so then you don't heal. So you can't just, like, it leaves you in an awkward spot if you're like, if you drew an arrow but then you're like, oh, I need to retreat, and then you have to just keep held down on the left mouse button. So that's a little weird. It's on, in all honesty, I thought this was the way Cassie was going to be played when I first started playing Paladins, and to find out she just shoots arrows and has to reload was a little weird, in all honesty. But you know, those are kinds of things you get used to. And then there've also been rumors that Cassie might get a crossbow at some point, so which would make a lot more sense with her abilities and how she has to reload and everything with the reload mechanic. I don't really care if it happens. I just wish they would update their resource bank so that way, I could have a Sha Lin thumbnail that isn't their Paladins introducing Sha Lin thing, and same with Maldamba. But that's not going to happen, apparently, even though I asked the community managers if they were going to, you know, update the resource bank, and they totally didn't, so that sucks balls. Like, I asked them, like, a month and a half ago, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's totally going to be updated, and it never did, so that sucks. Oh, also, fun thing about Sha Lin, he can one-shot barracks turrets with max charged shots, which is amazing, because barracks turret is annoying as fuck to, like, shoot continuous amounts of time. Also, I found out a visual bug that happens if, I don't know exactly what happened, but all of my arrows are glowing like I have right-click held in, and when I actually use right-click, they stop glowing. It doesn't change my left-click arrows, like they're not all trying to pin people to walls and causing knockback, but it's just a weird visual bug, it looks like, because I mean, the right click still works. Like when I activate it, it makes people like get pinned. Like it showed knockback on Grover there, whereas now that it's glowing and it's not doing it, it's not knocking Ruckus back at all. So it's just a visual bug. It's kind of funny that made it in. But yeah, sad that the resource pack isn't updated because now Buck has an entirely new skin. Doesn't look this similar, but he doesn't look the same either. He's a lot slimmed out, and like just kind of more defined, muscular, instead of being like this big, bulky dude. It's kind of also, man, that aim though. So that thumbnail needs updating. As long as with the fucking shotgun is no longer the junk gun or whatever it was, scrap gun is what it was called. And they haven't updated that either. The last time the resource bank was updated was in August 5th, so on my birthday, around when Makoa came out. And it hasn't been updated since, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. And by kind of, I mean it really sucks, especially for content creators who want to use it to make thumbnails and art and all kinds of stuff with it. But for whatever reason, they just haven't updated it, and it sucks. I don't really know what to do other than like make a hubbub about it on Twitter and just continuously pester them, but it's not exactly what you want to do. Also, I can't believe that hit as well. Oh no, Narcanessa killed it. Okay, I was gonna say. But yeah, it makes me sad because I want to make new thumbnails for all the characters that have been updated, and I can't because I'm not good at Photoshop, and yeah, so it kind of bums me out because that made it really easy. But yeah, that's the game. Pretty easy win. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and then leave a comment as to why you disliked it. I would like that for constructive criticism reasons. Also, screw Victor and his easy to land damage because he got best damage, even though I felt like I should have. Oh well. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Peace out.